everyone, my name is Haeun and I'm a violinist from Waco, Texas. I was in NYO, USA the summer of 2018, touring China, Taiwan, and Korea. And today I will be talking about everyone's favorite topic, vibrato. Since I first learned vibrato with the 1 wiggle per beat, 2 wiggles per beat, and 3 wiggles per beat, it's been a perpetual struggle. I was really confused, like what part of my appendage am I supposed to move, how fast, how slow, how often, and every competition I entered, the judges were repeating themselves, like, okay, maybe a bit greater variety of vibrato, maybe a little less tension in vibrato. Over the years, I have acquired some tips and tricks for vibrato. This is an ongoing learning process, but today I would like to share some of them with you. Think of your vibrato as a graph with width on one axis and speed on the other axis. This idea first came up when I was studying the 3rd Brahms Sonata for violin and piano. This piece, typical of Brahms, requires so much variety and temperament, and I was having trouble coming up with diversity in my vibrato. So my teacher suggested that I think of vibrato as a transformative grid, which I turned into a graph in my head. Then you can feel free to move that point on the graph anywhere, giving you endless varieties of vibrato. For example, this vibrato would be on the slow and wide part of the spectrum. And on the opposite quadrant, there's the fast and narrow. Tip 2, experiment with scope. Scope as in the part of your body that you are using to make your vibrato. Whether it's your wrist or forearm, each produce a very distinct vibrato. I personally find that an arm vibrato or forearm vibrato creates a very rich sound, while a finger vibrato creates a clear and brilliant sound. However, whichever part of your arm you're using, relaxation and zero tension are key to a beautiful vibrato. Tip 3, make sure that you are moving your finger below the actual pitch. This is because our brain interprets the bottom of a sound wave as the center of that pitch. So if you wiggle above the center, the pitch will be perpetually high and you will sound sharp all the time. That's an example of vibrating above the note and not below to bad results. Tip 4, exercise your weak fingers. A firm but not death grip is vital to a healthy vibrato, and that requires strength and stamina. For me and most people, the 4th finger tends to be the weak link of all of our fingers. So I learned this technique to exercise this muscle right here to make sure that the vibrato is healthy and strong. A method to build this muscle right here is to put your middle 3 fingers down, put your thumb over, and move this finger down, out, in, up, down, out, in, up, and keep going. After some time, you should feel this muscle burning right here, and this will ensure for a strong, healthy 4th finger vibrato, which we all need. I even think there's a rap to this motion by Brian Lewis, the violin pedagogue and performer. If you'd like to check it out, there's a link in the description below. As this video comes to an end, let's quickly recap the 4 tips. Tip 1, think of your vibrato as a graph, a grid, or a sliding scale of some sort with 2 variables of width and speed. Second, experiment with using your arm, wrist, finger, or a combination of the 3. Third, make sure to vibrate below the center of pitch. And finally, exercise your weak fingers to ensure for a healthy vibrato. Follow these tips and you'll be on your way to a golden, flawless vibrato. Thank you guys so much for joining me on another NYOU mini masterclass on developing your vibrato. If you would like to see more videos to help you on your musical journey, click the link here and subscribe to NYO USA. I'm Haeun and have a great day.